Challenge Rift 88. It's a wizard class here in Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. And something very strange happened. When I first logged on this morning, I was having a cup of coffee and I checked out the Challenge Rift. So what I do is I usually wake up, have a coffee, I run through the Challenge Rift and see what we're dealing with. And it seemed pretty difficult with the wizard class, and it was only a 4-piece set bonus as well. Then I went to the gym and I came home and I was going to actually focus on completing the Challenge Rift and do this guide, and I realized it was a complete new Challenge Rift. The floors were different, the maps were different, and having a look at the soul mirror here, instead of only having the 4-piece bonus, we've got now the 6-piece bonus of Tal Rasha's. So something strange happened there. I don't know if it was a complete overhaul, and I think Ring of Royal Grandeur wasn't active as well. Maybe that was the error, but also the maps are completely different. So I don't know what happened from this morning, Blizzard, whatever happened, but for those of you that completed that one, let me know in the comments below and exactly what happened. Hopefully you still have your cash rewards and you've already got your materials and you didn't lose them, they didn't take them back or anything like that. But what we're dealing with here is a Tal Rasha wizard. And looking at the set bonuses here, for 2 pieces, damaging enemies with Arcane, Cold, Fire and Lightning will cause a meteor of the same damage type to fall from the sky. There is an 8-second cooldown for each damage type. So every 8 seconds with these damage types, when we're using them or channeling them, whatever, a meteor will fall out of the sky, but only 8 seconds per elemental attack. For 4 pieces, Arcane, Cold, Fire, Lightning attacks each increase all of your resistances by 25% for 8 seconds. For 6 pieces, attacks increase your damage by 2000% for 8 seconds. Arcane, Cold, Fire and Lightning attacks each add 1 stack. At 4 stacks, each different elemental attack extends the duration by 2 seconds up to a maximum of 8 seconds. So we want to be using all different elemental attacks throughout this Challenge Rift. Now please note there is no cold attacking ability. For some reason there's no cold skill, which definitely makes things not more complicated, but it gives us a cap of 3 stacks rather than 4. So we're not going to actually benefit from some of the juicy parts of the 6-piece bonus set there. So we won't get the extended duration effect without the 4 different elemental attacks. We've only got the 3 maximum. As you can see, we've got a fire one. We've got a couple different lightning ones there, and then we've also got the arcane there. So unfortunately, and teleport acts as arcane. So unfortunately, no cold attacks. So we're not going to get 4 stacks. But otherwise, what you want to do, get your shields up. So your storm armor and your familiar. And then let's just say we're attacking these guys. You can teleport in, meteor, and then channel your arcane torrent. And that's how you get. See, there's 3 stacks at the bottom. We've got 3 stacks maximum. And then what you have to do is simply reapply all those different elemental attacks and you get the 3 stacks again. Unfortunately, we can't get the 4 stacks, which increases duration, and that would have been super nice there. But 3 stacks is definitely enough to smash through this Challenge Rift damage-wise, but you will start running out of arcane power. It's a bit harder to manage that way because of the duration time. So we have to keep using those elemental attacks and getting those 3 stacks up so we can maximize our damage output. But yeah, so we're using teleport to move around here. You got your storm armor and your familiar, which you activate straight away. Meteor, which you use every now and then just for that fire elemental ability. And of course have your magic weapon activated as well as soon as you enter. So as soon as you enter, 2, 3 and the left mouse click button, make sure you activate these 3 abilities and then just use your arcane torrent as well. So what you want to do when you come to a pack, teleport, meteor, arcane torrent, you got your 3 stacks there. See those 3 stacks? That means you're at maximum damage. So there are some pylons along the way that will help us with this, but other than that, that's pretty much all y'all need to know. Nice, quick and easy. Let's go on in, do this one together. We are in, and I swear to God, this is completely different than what I was preparing for in the morning. The one in the morning definitely didn't have the 6-piece bonus set of Tal Rasha's. You only had the 4. So I think that was an error in itself. But then the maps are completely different as well. Because as soon as I got home from the gym and I was ready to start recording this guide, I was like, whoa, this is completely different. And then I'm using, I'm actually like tapping with my mouse and I'm like, this isn't the ability that I was using this morning. So something happened and just changed everything around. I don't know what Blizzard did. It must be some sort of error. Definitely wasn't this this morning. So I'm not sure if some of y'all have completed the one from this morning, but this is the updated one and this is super easy. Like, look, we're pulling ahead of time already. And obviously the 6-piece damage bonus of Tal Rasha's is super handy. It might have been taken from a seasonal character with the Season of the Grandeur. Maybe that buff was missing. So what I assume they would have done was just either chosen a new Tal Rasha's build or reset the map and use this one with the Ring of Royal Grandeur buff. I don't know, because I didn't really look at the armor too closely before I left. Usually I'll just pop in and just go for a bit of a run around just to figure out what the best route will be for when I come home and do the actual Challenge Rift itself. So yeah, don't know what happened there from the morning. So like I said, keep your 3 stacks up, but you do run out of arcane power. And I like to teleport a lot as well for mobility and for speed increasing, just smashing through this Challenge Rift. And look at that, we're pulling ahead of time so easily. But what I liked about this morning's Challenge Rift was it was challenging. It was actually, you had to actually come up with a pretty intelligent route for starters and where to access pylons and stuff, and I kind of came up with a good route in my head, and then I thought I'll come home and I'll be able to do it. And it would have been a very close call by the time we actually finished the Challenge Rift. But unfortunately they changed, and it's like super easy. So you just got to keep those 3 stacks up. And even if you are out of arcane power, just don't use abilities for a while and just like kite things around, just like move around. And you'll get your arcane power back pretty quickly. And of course, just be careful, it is pretty squishy, this wizard. You don't want to take too much damage, you will die. But other than that, keep your 3 stacks up, and you just smash through it that easy. So that's this week's Challenge Rift. It was a weird one, not too sure what Blizzard did this morning, but they changed the entire Challenge Rift around and also the abilities with Tal Rasha's, but there it is anyway. This one's a lot easier. So for those of y'all that haven't done it today at all, you won't see this morning's one. If anyone out there knows what Blizzard actually did this morning, let me know in the comments below, because I'll be super interested to find out what the hell happened. I haven't gone trolling through the internet yet to see if there's any details posted up there, but I'll probably check that out after I start editing this video and begin rendering it. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribing is always optional here. If not, just come back and visit your hairy, creepy damn uncle, Bannock 13.